Collective, it is PsychiKy. I'm doing a reading for you guys, a collective reading. So just to kind of have a general energy check and make sure that this reading resonates with where you are at currently, I'm gonna pull some cards from my words deck from Chelsea Gomez. Thank you, Chelsea, for these wonderful cards. Okay, so I need your love is coming out, and at the bottom of the deck is keeping notes. So journaling may be significant, or even text messages may be significant. I'm really sensing more of like a cozy vibe, so maybe some shadow work has been important, is coming through. Reflection in general. So if that energy aligns with you, then this message will have something within your own discernment that resonates with you. So remember to always use your discernment in collective readings, simply because they are collective. Okay, so first coming out is pop up. Unexpected visit, spontaneous decision, surprise. Something you're very excited for is coming through. Kind of like a celebration. We have karma. So it could have been a situation where you were doing a lot and now you've pulled your energy back, and it is going to be something you are going to receive moving forward. We have irreconcilable differences, final separation, relationship conflict. So maybe that was the reason that there is distance to be made. I'm really sensing the red string theory though, like this mental prison. So having continuous thoughts about someone despite already kind of having a divine masculine's coming through. Yeah, so maybe it was this divine masculine that kind of decided to not pursue communication anymore with you, and I feel like, okay, I really feel like you took it well. At first it wasn't the most prettiest, but at the same time you have matured a lot from your own experiences overall. And so this energy of the divine masculine thinking about you a lot despite kind of drawing a line, but I'm really sensing the red string theory is like when you're divinely fated to meet someone. So that dirty little secret. So that might be something that you've been keeping to yourself because you are definitely a little bit more spiritual than this masculine, but this masculine is also growing in their spirituality as well. We have single, now available, getting out there, unattached. Yeah, especially with the unattached energy, I do feel like you've been exploring certain things simply because you're really like not, okay, I'm getting confirmation chills. So there was a period of time that yes, you did chase after people, and not because like, not necessarily because you didn't feel good enough. It was actually just almost like a reactive response. And so that's something that you were very used to, and now you're very much in this new place of being open to being single and expressive in that nature. And so with this energy, I'm definitely sensing that is truly what is turned your fire on. Like, yeah, turned your fire on. You're not looking back. We have the cutoff card coming out. You're not looking back. You're understanding like you have to be presented like your forms of abundance. It's what, yeah, financial support. So if they're not able to show up for you in the ways that you need, right? Not just what you want, but like what you really need in a connection, then that is definitely not an option for you anymore. So that's why you are quite surprised with this coming in, but there is balance, especially during the fall time with this fall card coming out, and what you deserve is coming. So maybe you've moved recently, location change, or maybe you're gonna travel soon. So that is the words part. I'm gonna go ahead and look in a little bit deeper with the Rider-Waite Tarot. All right, so let's tap in. All right, spirit guides. We have the 10 of fucking cups, bro. Okay, cutoff game. Cutoff game, literally. Oh my gosh. You have definitely called in this very divine matrimony is what I'm sensing. Not necessarily in the religious sense, but there is something very significant about old style, like old-fashioned, vintage. We have the Two of Swords. So you're letting universe literally present these fucking options for you, and you're like, you know what, I just have to decide yes or fucking no. And we have the strength card at the bottom of the deck. So Leo sign energy is very strong coming through, and solar plexus energy as well. So you've been really just standing in your fucking light as you fucking do, and it's been really just allowing you to kind of reflect, even just by being in that light and continuing forth. I'm really sensing like this abundance that's coming in. You've already built it with yourself, is what I'm sensing, especially with the cups energy. Like you're very emotionally fulfilled with your own like emotion and your emotional landscape and your experiences. Like you don't shut your emotions down. You don't shame yourself. And like, yes, there are times like there is fear, but I'm definitely sensing like you have a very strong, resilient nature, especially with the Two of Swords. And like, there's something so, oh my God, I just got chills again. So thank you, confirmation. Like there's something so, oh my God, bruh. Four of Wands and the Chariot card. You're so fucking locked in. You're like, I'm not gonna do anything that brings me down. Like you're not gonna let anything bring you down, especially yourself. You're like, okay, if I can choose one person who's gonna be on my fucking team forever besides your angels and your guides, you're literally like, it's me. I'm the chosen one. Okay, so there's a Two of Swords. I'm kind of sensing there's a situation where you have to make a decision. Yeah, it's definitely very unknown. You don't know what is coming through, but you're really being patient with this situation as well. Oh, okay. So with the single, cut off, and fall card, I'm sensing that there's someone that's coming in that doesn't want you to be available to other people, and they want to make it clear, like, I want to be in a monogamous, like, relationship with just you, and I would like that to be mutual. So we have the Four of Wands coming out, and then we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And it's kind of like you're looking at the prospects of things. You're really deliberating and trying to make sure that it's something that will build with you, right? Like there's something very significant about building with yourself, and you've really okay, but on God, like literally you've been building with yourself this whole fucking time, and you're like, I can't allow people in my space if you can't build with me. And that is within the intention of loving and caring and cultivating peace and joy and empowering each other. You're like, if you don't empower me, I'm not going to put myself in a place where I'm with someone, or not even just a relationship, it's like literally just any connection. You're like, I'm not going to be in a connection where I feel like I'm not being empowered or appreciated, or I'm kind of sensing like matching my vibe energy as well. Like, yes, there are people that really do support you, but it's not, how do I describe it? You're not here to be the one put on the pedestal. You're not better than anyone. You don't think you're better than anyone. You do better for yourself. And there's something very, very integral about you being discerning about that. Like you're with the irreconcilable differences in the mental prison, like you're not even going to think about it. You don't even think about these people. So why the hell is it that you're going to be in a connection with someone who thinks so much about you and you don't think anything about them? So it's like vice versa. If you think so much about someone and they could care too less about you, you're like, okay, same situation. It's just now I'm in that position. So how can I show up for myself, especially with this fall card and the word balance? Like you are letting universe just kind of present these opportunities to you. So let's see if we can look a little bit more into the four. So maybe it's a creative project. We have fire sign energy as well, significant. So Leo, Sag, and Sagittarius. Leo, Sag, and Aries, but I was about to say Sagittarius. So maybe something has been agitating you, especially when it concerns a creative project that hasn't been moving forward. And it's going to be, I'm really sensing a very direct approach, a very direct, what's the word? A very direct, it's like option, but it's not, that's not the word that's coming through. Consideration, contemplation, no. there's just something that you're going to be allowed to consider. But because it's made so clear, and there's so many like diverse ways to actually expand on that, you're pretty open to it. And the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So let this opportunity come in, because you're already in a space that is allowing you to be receptive to it. But at the same time, it's not just the receptivity. You're actually so discerning right now. You're like, okay, that's a good fucking idea. Let me see, based on my present reality and my emotional availability, my mental health, and your physical like mobility. Like there's something very significant about being able to be active, especially with the physical body, because we have Wands energy, we have Swords energy, and Cups energy. So this is like a creative project that you've definitely been waiting for. I don't really sense like the relationship aspect coming through as much, but it's going to allow creative exploration and appreciation. That's really for sure coming through, especially with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It's like they're giving a fifth option that you have never considered before, especially with the Two of Swords here, but it's something that you've always dreamt of. It might be matrimony. But I'm really sensing like you looking deeply into this person's eyes and sensing a lot of loyalty. So it could be it could be a presentation of loyalty. Yeah, you definitely need to see clearly, because the third eye chakra is coming in very strong, and speak very concise. Like be clear, but don't share everything. And not in a way where you're like fucking manipulating the situation. It's literally like, you know exactly what you want and what you need, because you've done that for a very long period of time. But because this opportunity is, I'm telling you, it's allowing a lot of fucking balance in this situation. Like you're not open to it, but you do have to be discerning with your space and your energy, because of the fact that thank you, confirmation. You value yourself. That's literally what it fucking is. You value yourself, the ways in which you are, the ways that you share your information, your intellect, the way you communicate is also very clear. And I'm definitely sensing as well, like, be open to sharing. Like, there's this specific situation that's coming in that you can allow there to be some clarity, so that they can see clearly where you're coming from. Allow that. Allow that opportunity. And it doesn't have to be completely vulnerable, but at the same time, do be honest. Like, be so fucking for real with yourself. Say what you've been feeling to an extent, and how things have changed, as much as your boundaries. Boundaries are very, very important, because they help people learn how to treat you properly, and you're the only person who gets to decide that. And if your boundaries change, then they fucking change. And so that's why, like, with this energy of you acknowledging and really embodying your single lifestyle, it's like, if you welcome someone into your life, it's literally, I'm going to consider it, and not necessarily just contemplate it. I'm going to make a clear choice, so that I can build with me and with this person. Okay, so that is your reading. If you want a more personal one, you can email me, psychiky@gmail.com. All the information will be in the bio, or the description, the description. I was about to say the details below. But yeah, this is a very interesting energy. Like, they've been thinking a lot. They were like, oh shit, they're gone. But there's so many things that are so different. And then you're like, oh, I was kind of thinking the same. That's why I let it go. But then, yeah, there's gonna be something that's gonna surprise you for sure. The universe is sending an opportunity, and I'm not gonna reveal it, because I honestly believe that sometimes the unknown should be unknown until it's known. So yeah, that is the energy. If you feel drawn to get a more personal one, once again, email me. Other than that, I'm sending you so much love on your own spiritual journey. Bye guys.